I think more and more people are coming into the fray. Uh, I think a political crowd, they are thronging to be supporters, at least supporters of this party. I try to shed off some, add new material, and then finally, for the past 2-3 days, I've decided to bank in on one element, that what is the responsibility of an elected representative?
We're joined by the NDA Thrissur candidate Suresh Gopi. Sir, until few years ago, Thrissur was always about Congress versus left. You made it a tight three-way contest. What are the elections? How are the elections looking like?
I did not make it. I think the belief of the people in an extra bone in governance, which was projected by the NDA through 10 years of office in Delhi, has prompted to the people that there is a third force which can be your strength of life. So that is how Thrissur got catapulted to this level or plateau.
But there's a lot of people who say that Suresh Gopi's personal image, personal aura, that has worked well for NDA so far. You're denying it.
Not perfectly well. That's an analysis. They have a right to it. But I think it is the aura of the party, the governance of the party, which is the magnetic effect. I think more and more people are coming into the fray. I think a political crowd, they are thronging to be supporters, at least supporters of this party. I think that is a strength. And all that you see as positive responses or the comments you have come across is a result of the deliverance of that government, which they think should have its power fingers set on their constituency and also their state. I think it's a rapid movement towards that target.
Prime Minister kick-started the Lok Sabha campaign in Thrissur, and we see a lot of people, especially from outside Kerala, very eagerly looking forward to Thrissur. Do you feel the pressure, sir?
Not at all. Not at all. Actually, I take it to my heart. I'm very emotional when it comes to. I think there should be nothing short of a huge success in Thrissur, because Thrissur success has to happen for Kerala becoming successful. It will be a huge leap of the mindset of the people, and also a signal to the to both the camps who have been not so very favorable to the happenings in the life of the people, and for those torments they have gone through, the people have gone through in at least past 7-8 years. I think there will be an answer with thronging votes.
Now, you have spent a considerable time in the constituency, because in the last 5-6 years, what do you think are the major problems that the constituency is facing?
Mainly, I've been banking on one subject during my campaign speeches, which was definitely a part of my refinement. I decided to sway away from all the material that I inculcated into my campaign speeches. I tried to shed off some, add new material, and then finally, for the past 2-3 days, I've decided to bank in on one element, that what is the responsibility of an elected representative? What is the sharp responsibility of a person who has been given votes to control the life of the people? What is the expectation of the people who voted for him and against what they thought was not good? Did they get the best? If they have not got the best through 5 years, previous 5 years, and then from 14 to 19, and from previous to that. So all these periods have to be, period of 5 years have to be put into assessment. They have to assess and see how an elected representative should be working to their benefits. You know what happened in the parliament during the past 9 3/4 years? Are you aware? From Kerala or through Kerala, what has happened in the parliament? Was it productive? Was it, were there deliberations in favor of setting a new life standard for the people of Kerala? Then you have to go back asking the same question: what is the responsibility of an elected member of parliament? I want to rewrite that script.
Well, when I traveled through Thrissur, I saw a lot of posters saying Prime Minister Modi's guarantee is a cabinet minister for Thrissur. What are your promises to the constituency?
See, were there any promises that the previous contenders had made, the previous winners had made? Did they make any promise? Was there a master plan set for the development of Thrissur, or for that matter, the whole of Kerala, all the 20 constituencies? Was there a promise platter? I don't want to make a promise, but I assure that it will be unlike previous instances where people were deputed or designated to hold office and perform to the people's happiness for 5 years.
So now, a major issue in the constituency is the Karuvannur scam. Now, the CPM local leaders are under the ED scanner, and the opposition, including the CPM and the Congress, have been consistently raising this concern that the ED, central government, is using the central agencies against the opposition parties. Do you think that is going to work here in the constituency?
It is not the question of whether it will work or not. I have indulged in a certain, it is definitely the dispersal of a certain political thought process. The government in Kerala could not control the hackers or the thieves. Let me just restrict my terminology. I don't want to say that they are scoundrels. So the government could not handle. Who do you think should be a stress reliever for the people? They are not Adanis or Ambanis. They are laymen. It's all that money they have put into pygmies from their pension, whatever was the leftover of their pension or whatever dispersal that came from the government. Don't they have a right to that money? Do you think these people have more rights over that money? You call it robbery. Robbery has to be punished. And for punishment, there has to be investigation. It has to be proved beyond doubt. Who instituted the ED, the CBI, the Black Cat, SPG? Who instituted this tax collecting system? Fair operation of money transacting processes? Is unfair money laundering lawful? If it's not lawful and very unlawful, very unruly, then don't you think the ED or the CBI, or for that matter, any agency, should not interfere? They are the people's stress relievers. They have to conduct fair processes, or at least make sure that money transacting businesses should be done very fairly. It is their responsibility. They will go on doing all that job. You have no right to question them.
So now we've seen an outreach to the Christian community by the BJP. We saw the Christian bishops coming out and supporting BJP also. But the Manipur issue is something that the opposition has been consistently raising, both the left and the Congress. Plus, it is a constituency where the Christian voters play a very, very crucial role. How do you think that if that allegation...
The Christian voters are more worried about other subjects pertaining to their existence in Kerala also? So it's a multi-headed spear.
So you're saying that the Manipur is not really a discussion here.
Manipur is. So is Ponyar. Have you heard the bishops come out and yell against certain ill conducts for the past 2 years? Kerala based? Are you not aware? They are. So they will choose. They are very much aware of how and when and where they can make their safe spots. They will pertinently arrive at their decisions, which will be in our favor, I'm sure.
Just one last question. You have been in Thrissur for a long time. You love Thrissur. What is one thing that you love the most about this place?
I'm actually in love with Kerala. You cannot leave any part of Kerala. If you go to Kannur, it is the folklore, arts, Theyyam, especially the religious side of Theyyam and also the cultural side. Thrissur, again, my hometown, Kollam, my birthplace, Alapi. Every region in the state is supple. For that matter, if you take any country, they have supple areas. Thrissur is one culturally supple area.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and all the very best for the communications.